Hi everyone. Prison escapes may be rare, but when they do occur they often cause scandal and gain lots of media attention. So, today, we are going to show you 10 prison escapes caught on camera. Be sure to watch till number 1, because it's all caught on tape as it happens. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 10. Murder suspect escape police custody. Police surveillance video shows Alonso Pereza, a 25-year-old suspect in a North Las Vegas murder, breaking out of his handcuffs and climbed out through a roof when detectives left him alone to escape from an interrogation room. Number 9. The Three Musketeers. A detention officer was arrested for assisting 3 inmates in escaping a Curry County jail. The daring escape was captured live on CCTV when inmates 31-year-old Aaron Clark, 24-year-old Ricky Sanar and 28-year-old Victor Apodaca exited through a door on the east side of the facility and started walking north. The 3 inmates were assisted by Serena Dodson, who was the only detention officer working in the control room at the time of the escape. She was later located and arrested the following day whilst a manhunt for the escapees had begun. The men were being held on a number of charges, including aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, fraud, theft, and more. They were all rearrested 5 days later after an hour-long intense shootout with the police. Number 8. Teen escapes interrogation room. A bold escape was caught on camera at the Rock County Sheriff's Office. The 17-year-old was put into an interrogation room in October, and as soon as the deputy walked away, the teen made his move. Still handcuffed, he opened the window and jumped out. The teen fell at least 12 feet before bolting across the parking lot. The teen was rearrested later that day, and he is now charged with 2 felonies. The Rock County Sheriff's Office says they have since installed metal grates on the windows. Number 7. Escape through toilet pipes. When desperation sets in, there's literally nothing you can't do. In a reminiscent plan of Andy Dufresne's famous escape in The Shawshank Redemption, where a memorable scene shows him bursting free from a sewage pipe, Brazilian prisoner tried to break out of jail by going headfirst down a toilet. In the bizarre clip, the man is seen trying to squeeze through the sewage pipes of a communal toilet. I guess being covered in poo was the least of his worries. Number 6. Armed inmate hospital escape. A jailed inmate Raul Alanis, 32, disarmed a Weld County Sheriff's deputy and escaped with his gun after being taken to North Colorado Medical Center's emergency room for treatment. He later shot himself inside a nearby home. His earlier arrest was on suspicion of 2 counts of assault on a police officer, criminal impersonation, attempting to influence a public servant, resisting arrest and violating parole. Alanis complained that he had blood in his urine, and was later transported to the hospital's emergency room to be treated. He assaulted a jail deputy and grabbed his .40 caliber handgun, walked out of the hospital and tried to commandeer a car in the parking lot. Number 5. Inmate captured via Ring doorbell. Curtis Ray Watson was found after a 5-day manhunt in Tennessee, all thanks to home surveillance footage of him raiding a family's outdoor refrigerator. Watson, who was accused of sexually assaulting and killing a prison administrator after his escape from prison, sparked a massive manhunt. Hunger got the better of him when he came out of hiding and rummaged an outdoor fridge of a random house looking for food to eat. Unfortunately for him, the Ring doorbell alerted the house owners, who then alerted the cops, and he was rearrested. Number 4. Inmate dresses as daughter. A Brazilian inmate was caught trying to escape from prison by pretending to be his teenage daughter when she visited him behind bars. Gang leader Clavino da Silva, also known as Shorty, tried to leave the prison in Rio de Janeiro dressed in her clothes and wearing a silicone girl's mask and long dark-haired wig, but his nervousness gave him away. His plan was apparently to leave his 19-year-old daughter inside the jail. Officials released a video in which da Silva can be seen removing the mask and some of the clothes. Number 3. Ceiling fall. Blaze Ayres, 28, made a mad dash to try to escape from an Indiana jail, but his plan was thwarted when he fell through the ceiling. The surveillance cameras were rolling as the ceiling collapsed and Ayres struggled to keep himself above the ground, as you can see in the video. But deputies were waiting right below him to fall to the floor, and when he did, he was tazzed. Just before we reveal the number 1 on this list, we would like you to take just a few seconds to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. With that out of the way, here's the best we saved for last. Number 2. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. His ability to elude capture is the stuff of Mexican legend. And in 2015, after spending a little over a year in prison following 13 years on the run, Joaquin El Chapo Shorty Guzman once again gave the slip to the long arm of the law. In scenes reminiscent of the Shawshank Redemption, Guzman, the billionaire head of the powerful Sinaloa cartel, fled via a mile-long tunnel that ran from his cell to a building under construction outside the prison's perimeter. A massive manhunt has been launched for the man known as Mexico's Osama bin Laden, with flights grounded and roadblocks established. 18 prison staff were also being questioned in connection with his disappearance. El Chapo was later caught again, after some time spent with Sean Penn, and has now been extradited to the United States to spend life in prison. Number 1. Adam Hossein Nayeri, Jonathan Chiu and Bac Duong. It looks just like the movies, boiler suit-clad inmates peeling back a ventilation grill, crawling through shafts and cutting through steel bars, before making it to sweet freedom. Only this time, it's real. A 10-minute video, manifesto of sorts, was made by Adam Hossein Nayeri, one of the inmates who broke out of the men's central jail in Santa Ana in January 2016 in a brazen, Shawshank-style jailbreak. Quite how the inmates got everything they needed for the daring 2016 escape, tools, for instance, or the mobile phone they filmed everything on, from the maximum security site in Orange County isn't clear, but they've quite obviously taken their inspiration from the movies. Adam Hossein Nayeri, Jonathan Chiu and Bac Duong found a way through the wall of their cell, hacked through bars and used bed sheets to make it outside and into a white van. It worked, too. The trio reportedly then spent time on the run in Northern California, living off water, bananas and marijuana in the vehicle, before one turned himself in and the other two were recaptured. So which one of the escapes surprises you? Let us know in the comment section below. That's our video for today, folks. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't and check out this playlist to your right for more top 10 videos. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.